Have you ever tried to live a day like your Pinterest board? The aesthetic breakfast, the cute outfits, coffee shop days. But what does it really feel like to be on the other side of those photos? Does it feel the same to live it out as it does to see it online? Well, that's what we're going to be testing in today's video. Good morning friends. I know I literally look like death, but that is because I did something very silly last night. I was so tired, but I could not for the life of me fall asleep, so I did take a sleep aid, and I was quite literally a zombie trying to get up this morning. I set my alarm for 7 o'clock because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have like a fun, perfect Pinterest day. Yeah, no, it's about 8:15 right now. I literally could not open my eyes for like an hour and a half, so this day is already off to a very interesting start. Kind of like how I said in my intro, I feel like we always see these like perfect days or the like that girl routine. They wake up early, they have a really like aesthetic breakfast, they do a little home workout or go to the gym, they read at coffee shops, they're all cute, aesthetic, and organized, they do nice skincare. So I just really wanted to have a perfect Pinterest day and see like what the reality of that is, and if it's actually realistic and it feels good and it refreshes you, or if it just is unrealistic and it just doesn't look like how it looks online. So we're just trying it out today. First thing I need to do is I need to go take my medicine and then make some tea to wake ourselves up a little bit. I did go on Pinterest and look up like that girl like perfect day or like the perfect day routine, and these are some of the photo inspo that I got from that. So this is basically what we are following for the day. So first off, because I don't drink coffee, we are starting out with making tea and then doing some very like aesthetic morning skincare. I made myself a cup of skin happy and healthy tea in my cute little egg mug from Target. And now we are going to do some morning skincare. I did want to do some like in-depth skincare, so we are going to do a face mask this morning. And for my face mask, I have this like Botnia Fix It mask. I believe it's just colloidal oatmeal, kernel flour, and sulfur. Sulfur has antimicrobial properties combined with the soothing and calming properties of oats. So this is more for like acne prone skin. I am not really breaking out really bad right now, but I did just recently break out, so it is still kind of healing on certain parts of my face. So we're just gonna do that. And it's the only face mask I have. So something that I did not realize though is that I do not know where my face mask like brush is. So we're just using this like little wooden knife thing. This is the Pinterest picture that I was inspired by. I also forgot how much I need to put in here, so we're just gonna do enough to cover the bottom. You're also supposed to mix it with the Botnia Soothing Repair Mask or goat's milk or vegan yogurt, and I have none of the above, so we are mixing it with a Yarrow hydrosol. Oh yes, I found my brush. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to put my hair up. My hair isn't quite long enough to put in like a top bun, so every time I try, all my little hairs fall out. What is happening? Oh. This is the look. I feel like I need more liquid. Actually, that might be okay. Nope, definitely need more liquid. Ooh, it smells, ugh. Since it's sulfur, it smells a little funky. This is the consistency that we're working with. I'm really lathering it on this morning. Since it's kind of like the color of my skin, you can't really tell that it's on. Oh my gosh, Squish wants to come in. Hello? Come in. You're so sassy. Dude, you literally just came in. This is what I mean. You come in, you beg to be let in, and then you want to leave. You know what? I think that's good. Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna let this marinate for a couple minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, skincare's done. I got a little bit ready for the day. Now the next thing we need to do is make an aesthetic breakfast. Not necessarily aesthetic, but just like a healthy breakfast. These are some of the inspiration pictures that I pulled from Pinterest. Although my diet is very, very, very strict, so I also don't have any groceries really, so I'm going to have to figure out what I can make out of my fridge. I did recently just get some gluten-free bread. Before I had to go gluten and dairy-free, I was a bread fanatic. Literally every day, sourdough toast. I love pastries. Oh, I miss it so much. But I haven't had bread, even gluten-free bread, in months, like since the beginning of this year. So I got this bread from Base Culture. It's cinnamon raisin bread, and I had it the last couple days, and it's been great. And I feel so good. So we're probably gonna do some of that. I also need to get some healthy fat in for the day, so we'll probably chop up half an avocado. I also want some fruit. So we could either do a fruit smoothie, or I also have these Once Upon a Farm immunity blend literal baby food pouches, but this isn't the most aesthetic thing, so maybe we could pour it in like a little bowl. I don't know, but we're going to make a little breakfast snacky snack, and then I have to figure out what I'm doing next. I know this isn't the most like aesthetically pleasing breakfast, but this is what we came up with for today. I have some healthy fats with my avocado. I do have some protein with my Amy Lou chicken sausage, except sometimes these hurt my stomach, but I did start taking new digestive enzymes, so that's been helping a lot. And then I also have some cinnamon raisin gluten-free bread from Base Culture, the one I just showed you. And I also put a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. I do not really do dairy, but for some reason butter usually works pretty well with me, so I've been putting it on my toast. And my toast is really just like something fun to have for breakfast because I haven't had it in so long. So I'm going to eat this, maybe watch a little YouTube video, and then I need to get ready to go do a workout. I think today I'm just going to go on a walk. I've been trying to go on walks every single day in the mornings, and it's been great. Very, very good for my mental health. But also I do want to do like an actual workout, so maybe I'll just go on a walk to kind of like warm up, and then I'll do a little at home, either like mat Pilates or full body workout. I'm not totally sure yet, but that's kind of the plan for the rest of the morning. Okay, friends, so it is pretty gloomy and rainy out this morning, so I don't think I'm gonna go on my walk, unfortunately. Very sad about it, actually, but also very happy that it's kind of like crispy and rainy because it definitely feels like fall now. But I'm going to do a little at-home workout now. This is my little at-home workout outfit. These biker shorts have been my absolute favorite, and they are from the brand Quince, which I am also partnering with on today's video, but I will talk about them a little bit later because I have a whole lineup of super, super cute outfits that I'm going to be picking for today when we go out and do the rest of the activities for the day. And then my sports bra is from Aerie, and then I just thrifted this gray zip-up jacket forever ago. I don't have anything specifically that I really need to like work out. I kind of just want to either do like a full mat body Pilates type of workout, or maybe just do like a full body at-home workout with, I have 10-pound dumbbells, so maybe try and do something with that, maybe some squats. I'll screenshot the video that I end up following and put it up on the screen. But yeah, let's get a little workout in. And then after that, I am going to be picking a super cute outfit for the day, and probably going to the coffee shop to read a book. Okay, wow, yeah, I did not expect that to burn my buttons as much as it did. So now that we're done with our home workout, I need to pick an outfit because, like I said, it is pretty gloomy and rainy, so I'm kind of feeling something a little bit fall-esque, but not too warm because it is still like 75 degrees outside. So, like I said, I am partnering with Quince in this video, which is extremely exciting for me. Quince is a brand that I have been wanting to work with literally for so long. I absolutely love their brand. I absolutely love their clothes. I absolutely love everything that they stand for, everything that they believe in. And not only do they have a bunch of super cute and high quality clothes, but they also have like home stuff as well. So these are some really fun things I have from that brand. I really love Quince because they have, you know, like 3 main things that they really focus on. Oh my goodness, squish. Number 1 being quality. All of their clothes are such good quality, made with 100% organic cotton, 100% linen, and more. Honestly, when putting on this sweater, it's soft, it's cozy, you know it's gonna last a long time, and they're extremely affordable, which goes into the second big point, is affordability. Quince believes that everybody should have access to high quality clothes without having to spend an entire paycheck. And lastly, sustainability. Like I said earlier, they do use a lot of sustainable materials like 100% organic cotton, linen. Whenever possible, they choose environmentally friendly packaging and ethical business practices, which is huge. This super cute red jumpsuit is actually 100% organic cotton. Super, super cozy. I love the colors. So my outfit options for today are this. dress with this super cute white 100% organic cotton cardigan. This is actually what I wore to church yesterday and I got so many compliments. So this is outfit number 1. And then we have option number 2, which is this super cute gingham 100% linen jumpsuit. I love myself a good jumpsuit. I love that this is also 100% linen. And I also have this really cute brown sweater to go on top. This is also 100% organic cotton. This one is the size small and then my white one is an extra small. I wanted to get 2 different sizes because I wanted my brown one to be a little bit more loose and flowy and my white one to be a little bit more like fitting. So this is outfit number 2. I'm really favoring this one. I don't know what it is about a gingham jumpsuit, but I absolutely love them. And I feel like this very much screams like fall coffee shop vibes. And it has pockets. We love a good pocket. And then lastly, we have this super cute like flowy dress. I don't own many dresses because I usually don't like the way they fit on me, especially longer ones. But this one's like the perfect length. I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but it falls like mid-calf. And I love the kind of like baby doll, like tiered look. I just love the way that this fits me. I think it looks so cute. And then I was also thinking about putting either the white or the brown sweater on top. So this is the white one. I can either button it on the top and leave it kind of like open like this, or I could like unbutton it completely and just use it like as a cardigan, but this is the white one with the dress. And then this is the brown sweater with the dress. Honestly, I think I'm vibing more with the brown sweater. I don't know why, I just really like the tan on brown. I think that that looks really pretty. I also love the really pretty like tortoiseshell kind of looking buttons. All the little details are just so fun. I think my outfit for the day is either going to be this or the gingham jumpsuit. Yeah, I really love this dress, but this is giving more like going out for tea at like a cottage vibe, which super cute, but we are doing coffee shop vibes today. So gingham jumpsuit it is. I will have all these pieces linked down below my description. So if you want to check out any of these pieces, they do come in some other colors and designs, and you can get $20 off your first order when you sign up for emails, which I think is totally worth it. Thank you so much to Quince for sending me these products and partnering with me on this video. Genuinely love this brand so much. I cannot talk highly enough about them. I've gotten so many compliments on this jumpsuit so far, and I literally will be living in it for the foreseeable future. I've been reading Immortality by, I think it's Dana Schwartz. This is the sequel to Anatomy, a Love Story, and they are kind of like these gothic, they aren't really fantasy, but I would say there's a little bit of like maybe magical realism type of stuff to it. It kind of gives like Frankenstein vibes, and I believe it is set in like the 1800s. So I'm having a great time with the sequel, and I think it's a great time, especially with it being gloomy, with it being October. It's just the perfect vibes. So let's head to the coffee shop, read our books, and continue just having the best perfect Pinterest day. Hello friends, I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. It is the next day. Yesterday, in the afternoon, I had to do so much adulting and like do so much thinking about like adult things that I just got so overwhelmed, so stressed out, and I was just not at all like in the mood to continue filming for the day. So we are resuming the video the next day and continuing our perfect Pinterest whatever. I will say though, this experiment has been very interesting so far. I feel like it's been very fun so far, and like I've been having a good time with it, but I also feel like I've been so much more focused on like how this is going to look to you guys than me actually like enjoying the day, if that makes sense. Like I am enjoying my day, but also I feel like I'm just thinking so much about like, okay, are these photos going to be aesthetic enough? Like, does this look appealing enough to my audience? Am I actually like being very present in the moment? And honestly, not really. I think if I was doing this for longer than a day, like maybe if I was doing like the perfect Pinterest week, maybe that would have been a little bit different, because then I probably would have spent more time doing the things that I was doing. I don't know, but I really just feel like so often the online world, like Pinterest, your favorite creators on Instagram, etc., like their life looks so much cooler and interesting, and it looks like it's like a feeling, you know, like when you see that stuff, it's like a feeling, but that's just like not how it feels in real life all the time. That's really hard to explain, but I also feel like it's really unhealthy and just not the best mentally to be always like not comparing our life to like our Pinterest boards or like our favorite influencers, but also it's kind kind of not the best to like ingest that kind of content all the time, because at least something that I've noticed in my own life is that I start to wish for things that I don't have and things that are unrealistic for me, which I know is a me problem. But again, if I'm just being like completely honest with you guys, like that is how it feels sometimes. And I don't want to want that, you know, because that's not the meaning of life. That's not like what's gonna make me happy. Anyway, that was a very long tangent. I'm not totally done with my Pinterest day yet. We do still have the entire afternoon / evening to film and do stuff. But as for like this moment, do I feel like living like a perfect Pinterest life is realistic? Yes and no, because like I said, there are ways to like make it realistic for you, but I also feel like sometimes it just looks and feels better when it's like in Pinterest boards than like real life. It's just different, you know, it's just different. And I really want to learn to love and appreciate and be grateful for everything that like I do have right now and everything that I am blessed with, instead of hoping, wishing for more or different, you know? Anyway, so for the rest of the afternoon, I do still actually need to finish editing because I do have a lot of editing to do. So I'm gonna do that. And then after I'm done editing this evening, I do want to do like a cutie little Bible study session. I know for sure that I want to take a very relaxing and like cutesy bath, maybe like light some candles, do some herbal bath salts, maybe read or watch an episode of a TV show, because I do have one of those little like bath racks. I want to make myself a nice yummy dinner, and honestly maybe do a craft night, because I've been really in the mood to do like some painting or just make something, so maybe we'll do that as well. You guys, I'm freaking ecstatic right now because I put on some comfy cozies for this crispy fall weather. I just got all of my jewelry making stuff out because for the next like probably hour or so, I just wanted to do like a fun cozy craft, throw on a TV show, probably Harry Potter, and just have like a perfect Pinterest cozy fall like craft time. So that is the plan right now. I haven't done like jewelry making in a very long time, but I love making myself some jewelry and like my friends and family jewelry when I do have the time. I've run out of a lot of my favorite supplies, but I do still have quite a bit of like stones, different beads, all that kind of stuff. For today, I think I might make a couple pairs of earrings and maybe a ring. I don't know, I want something like cute for fall, so we'll see. I am going to light my cozy candle. I'm going to make myself a little snacky snack, throw on Harry Potter, and then get crafting. It has been a very long time since I made rings, so that one did not turn out very well. But then I made another one with a green bead and a thinner metal, so I think that one turned out a lot better. I need to go upstairs and find my like earring hooks. Okay, I've literally looked everywhere and I have no idea where my earring hooks went. So I guess I'll have to look for those another day. But these are some other ones that I made. They're just kind of these like spiral little, I don't know, loop things. I thought they were kind of fun. I just want some more like funky earrings, and I feel like spirals and like squares and stuff look kind of cool. So I don't know, I thought those would be kind of fun. And then yeah, I just have these ones as well. I just love a good like dainty dangly guy, and I really like the color of the beads. They're kind of just these like green stone beads. I don't know, but that was a fun little jewelry making moment. Now I do need to make dinner because it is about 4 o'clock and I know my husband's gonna get home soon. Since my stomach is being a little funky today, I think I'm just gonna make some soup. Also, I just feel like it's been such a cozy like fall-ish type of day. It was pretty gloomy earlier. I've got my Weasley sweater on. I call this my Weasley sweater just because it reminds me of the Weasleys in Harry Potter. I couldn't tell you why, but I just feel like it's a soup kind of night. So I have some sweet potato, carrots, chicken broth, some parsley, and we're just gonna try and make something out of what I have in the fridge. it is getting kind of late. I'm getting very sleepy. So I did just take all my makeup off, and I am going to take a nice little bath now. I lit my candle. I got some bath salts. There's a local company called Apis that sells a bunch of like body care and I think maybe even like honey and soaps and everything. They sell that at my local farmer's market. So I did get some bath salt that has Epsom salt, Himalayan pink salt, rose petals, calendula, yarrow, bergamot, and grapefruit essential oils. So it's very like fresh, kind of citrusy. This is what it looks like. Very pretty, very fun. It smells amazing. So I'm going to sprinkle that into my bath. I'm also starting a new book. This is my nonfiction for the month. I'm trying to do this thing where I read one nonfiction every month, preferably Christian nonfiction. So a friend of mine like super highly recommends this book, and it's called Living Fearless by Jamie Winship. It says exchanging the lies of the world for the liberating truth of God. I've heard really good things about it, and it's a pretty short book. I mean, if you can see, it's like pretty thin. So I will let you guys know whenever I finish this and how I liked it. As far as skincare goes for tonight, I will do my skincare after my bath, but during my bath, I do get really hot because I do like my bath water like scorching, which I know isn't good for my skin. I know, I don't want to hear it. But because I get like really hot and kind of overheated, I do like to spritz my face like when I'm in the bath. So this is a yarrow hydrosol from a local gal that has her own like herbal spa type of thing. So I'm gonna hop in the bath now, relax, read my book, and then we'll do some skincare. I just got out of the bath, as you can probably tell. So I have a few things that I normally do for my like bedtime skincare. I struggle a lot with breakouts. I don't know what it is, but every single time fall comes around, when it switches from fall to winter, my breakouts get so bad. So I did start using Curology. I do have their RX formula. So this is tretinoin, clindamycin, azelaic acid, and this has helped my acne so much. So this is like my first step that I do. And then I'm out of my favorite cream right now. I've been kind of going in between moisturizers because I used the Fat in the Moon aloe lotion for a long time, but I don't know, I don't love it in the summertime because it is pretty oily. So I feel like sometimes like if I'm sweating a lot, it can clog my pores. So I also have the Curology cream moisturizer, but this one, it also has kind of a funky texture. This is gonna sound like so contradictory, is the right word, but this lotion, when I put it on, it feels dry. Like it feels like powder. I don't know how to like explain that, but I just don't love the way that this one makes my face feel. But since I am out of my other stuff and I just haven't found a new one that I like, I am using it until this bottle's gone. So for this one though, I do mix a little bit of my yarrow hydrosol. I just spray it in my hand at the same time, and then also do a little drop of jojoba oil. That way when I mix it all together, it feels more, I don't know, watery, if that's the right word. Like it just feels more moisturizing. I don't know. Sometimes I'll also go in with an eye gel, but mine has also been making my eyes burn lately. So I don't know if I just need to get a different formula or if my skin is just being more like reactive right now. I don't know, but it's really bizarre. So that is basically my nighttime skincare routine. Very minimal. I don't like a million steps in my skincare. The simpler the better for me. But now I'm going to get ready for bed because I'm getting very sleepy, like I said. I hope you guys had fun with me on this experiment. Honestly, I would say I had equal parts fun, but equal parts kind of like stressed about the day. I don't know why. Like this day, it was nice, but it also didn't feel as like perfect as I thought it would. I think also because I'm doing it as my job and because I'm filming everything, a lot of the times, like when I'm doing stuff, I'm also like changing camera angles every few minutes. I'm making sure I don't forget to film certain things. So I'm thinking a lot about like the filming and the editing and the execution of the video more than I am just like enjoying the day, kind of like I said earlier. But I think if you're not filming it, and if you do want to do just like a perfect Pinterest day for yourself, I would highly recommend it because it's basically just a whole day where you're pampering yourself. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.